Hello, you're welcome to another module of the social media marketing course in Talkstam, Nigeria. This is one of my personal favorite topics when it comes to social media marketing. I like to say it this way that content is the fuel of social media. There can be no social media marketing without content. Even regular social media management and interactions are being fueled by content, which means without content, there can be no social media. As a matter of fact, social media companies expect you to churn out content, and it's why they favor accounts that create more content than those who don't. What's the purpose of this particular topic? Because content is the most important part of social media. If you don't get that right, there's nothing you're doing on social media. If you don't know how to tailor your message to platforms, if you don't know how to create content that will move your audience, if you don't know how to create content that will convince people to buy what you sell, whether that's your personal brand or your product, then you have no business on social media. And this is the hallmark of success in social media. So it's super important to get your content strategy right. And that's what I hope to do with you in the next couple of minutes that we'll be sharing in this module. So sit back, relax, and get ready to unlearn a lot of things as you learn new ones. The first thought that I would put out there is content is actually all around us. When you scroll through your WhatsApp, you're seeing content. You flip through TikTok, content. You go through Instagram, you walk on the streets, there's a banner out there passing a message to you. So content is everywhere. And the second thing is everyone is actually a content creator. We just don't document them. Some document it better than the others. As I'm here sitting in my room recording this course, I'm creating content. If I didn't have this camera in front of me and I'm still doing this, I would actually be churning out content, but the problem is I'm not documenting it, not to talk about posting them. So I want you to realize that content creation is a lot more easier than we think. The first thing to notice, it's all around us. Everybody's creating content. When you're talking to your staff, those things can form content, but we often don't realize them. We all think it's until I put a camera before me and a ring light and start talking before we create content. No, you're walking on the street, something piques your interest, document it and post out. That's how you become better and build your content game. Now, by definition, what is content marketing? Just to put definition to it, this is the most robust definition of content marketing. Content marketing is the strategic marketing approach that focuses on creating, so mark these words, creating, distributing valuable content to what? Attract a clearly defined audience. And what's the end point? To drive profitable customer action. Let me take that definition again. Content marketing is a strategic marketing approach that focuses on creating, that's why it's called content creation, content creating, distributing valuable to attract a clearly defined audience in order to drive profitable customer action. Now, I've taken down the key points and I'm going to explain them. The first point says it is strategic kind of marketing, which means it does not just happen. Now, this is a perfect point for me to differentiate between content creation and content marketing. What do I mean? Content creation is what you do every day. You are selling something, your customer shares a review, you just post. Content creation is just putting out content. I can take a screenshot of my hair and just post. That's content. But that's not content strategy. Content strategy is strategic because you are doing it with an end goal in mind. Whereas with content creation, you could just be doing it for fun, just to put out content and grow followers, but that doesn't add up to anything. The second key point in this definition is that it is valuable. It says it focuses on what? Creating valuable content, which means if you are doing content marketing, whatever you're putting out, someone has to find it valuable. That's when it becomes content marketing. And the other key point there is it is for a defined audience, which means you can't create content trying to target women that like makeup and you hope that that content would also bring male customers to you. It won't happen. When you aim at everyone, you lose everyone. So when creating your content, particularly doing content marketing, you have to do it with the mind that I am speaking to a particular person or a particular group of individuals out there. Let's say these are females that are plus sized and have stretch mark, just like the examples I gave in the video earlier. That's a clearly defined audience, which means your content will revolve around them. You won't try to create content for someone who is slim when you know that your target audiences are plus size women who have skin problems. And the final part of this definition is that content marketing is always done towards driving profitable action. When you hear profitable, it doesn't always mean sales, which means naira and kobo or dollar exchange. It could just be that you want to grow your followers, and that's why you are creating certain kind of content that will make people follow you by all means. That's profitable for you because in the long run, those followers are going to become customers. The next part of this is, why is content marketing so important? First, by research, it is said that content marketing yields 3 times more results than most marketing channels. So even your ads that you are paying for, if you do content marketing right, it can give you 3 times results at zero or low cost. And that's another thing. It doesn't cost you any money to create. The alternative is to spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars in running advert, which may not even yield. But if you play your content marketing game right, if you do it well, you'll get results. And the other thing is wider exposure. It gives you that reach with little or no cost. So all around, content marketing is a great idea. It's a wonderful idea that we have to tap into. And taking you back to the goal that I asked you to set, I asked you to set a goal regarding your sales, which means how many sales do you want to be making per week, per month? And the second thing is, how many followers do you want to grow over a period of time? This content marketing is going to be the pivotal part of making those goals happen. So this is a topic to pay close attention to. Again, another reason why content creation is so great is that 91% of people believe in social media power to connect people. 64% of consumers want brands that connect with them. People don't want boring brands. They don't want brands that are just all about the sale. They want a brand that is going to tweet something funny and they can relate to. And also, 70% of consumers feel more connected to brands with CEOs that are active on social media. This is statistics speaking, which means you have no choice really to build a personal brand. I'm not saying stand on the table and start dancing with your clothes to sell, but somehow you should be involved in your page, in your business. People should be able to put a face to it. It helps. All right, this is where I'm going to cap up the introduction to content marketing. And next, I'm going to be showing you 3 different case studies of what a good content marketing looks like. Are you ready? I'll see you in the next video.